Hi friends, Dr. Ramadevi Papalu here, your fertility specialist. Today I am going to tell in detail about the treatment of repeated abortions or bad obstetric history. Most of the time, I already in the previous episodes I told if there is any history of abortion, the couple should approach the doctor in between the pregnancies, because that time we can subject the lady to different investigations and also give the treatment without affecting the fetus. So, consulting the doctor in between the pregnancies is very important. So, if they come in between the pregnancies, thoroughly we can investigate, like interfering tests like laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. These tests are surgical procedures. If a lady is pregnant, we cannot do all those things. So, in between the pregnancies, we start. First and foremost is like a chromosomal abnormality. First trimester abortions are because of the chromosomal abnormality. We have to subject both man and woman for the chromosomal analysis. Most of the time we are getting this test is normal, but the fetus can be abnormal even though parents are normal. Suppose if the lady is already pregnant, then what can we do? In those cases, we take the sample from the placenta, that is called chorion villi biopsy, or we take sample from the amniotic fluid, and both of them, if it is a chorion villi biopsy, we have to do 12 weeks before 12 weeks of pregnancy. If it is amniotic fluid, we have to collect around 18 to 20 weeks, because in the amniotic fluid we look for the fetal skin cells, because skin exfoliation occurs continuously. So, unless a baby reaches about 18 to 20 weeks, we can't get the sufficient number of cells. Chromosomal analysis, once we do, suppose if there is an abnormality not fit for survival and the baby is going to face any problem, we have to advise the abortion. But of late, instead of doing after conception and doing abortion, it is very traumatic to the mother. So, to avoid that, we can do the IVF for this person, and after the embryo formation, we can take the one blastomere at 8 cell stage or trophectoderm cells once it reaches the blastocyst. So, if we do the chromosomal analysis on the embryo, only healthy embryos we can put into the uterus, so the baby will be healthy. This is PGD, PGS and PGT. Or suppose if there is an abnormality, we can't get good quality embryos, normal chromosomally normal embryos, then we need to suggest either the egg donation or sperm donation, sometimes embryo donation. So, these are the alternatives if there are any chromosomal abnormality. Most of the time chromosomal abnormalities are balanced translocations, and there may be even a number problems like 46, 45x0 or 47 triple X, like this is called aneuploidy, or 46 double XY or double X double Y. So many number abnormalities we come across. So, if we cannot treat even with the PGD, because PGD, PGS, all these things are costly procedures. Every person cannot afford these tests. So, for them we need to advise egg donation, sperm donation, alternative third party reproduction. Coming to the uterine anomalies. Uterine anomalies, mostly the septate uterus, there will not be symptom, but if the septum is still the cervix, then we have to do surgery. Mostly we do through hysteroscopy, septum or septum removal, and if there are any polyps, fibroids, adenomyosis, those are also we can correct by surgery. Coming to the cervical incompetence, we grade it mild, moderate and severe. Mild and moderate we can treat with cerclage operation and with other medications throughout the pregnancy. Usually, if the grade 1 and grade 2, mild and moderate, cerclage will be done around 12 to 13 weeks of the pregnancy once she conceives. And afterwards, continuously till the viability of the baby, we give progesterone support. We also give tocolytic agents, that is uterine relaxing medicines. And sometimes, very rarely, we even need to advise complete bed rest, because many people say after abortions, if you take rest, the pregnancy will be saved. But not all other reasons, bed rest is the treatment. Only for cervical incompetence, the bed rest is the treatment. So, along with the cerclage, tocolytic agents, psychological support, we even advise bed rest. Intractable cervical incompetence, that is severe cervical incompetence. In those cases, even this measure will not be useful. Sometimes we advise to do the cerclage abdominal route, because if it is an abdominal route, we cannot do during pregnancy. So, we do it in between the pregnancies through abdominal route at the level of the cervix. So, this is useful to certain patients, but in some cases even this is not useful. In those cases, we need to advise for the surrogacy. This is the uterine problems: myomectomy, adenomyosis removal, debulking. In adenomyosis, we call it as a debulking. If there are any endometrial polyps, we can do by hysteroscopy. Uterine anomalies, most of the time, any uterine problem, mostly it is a surgical procedure. Coming to the infections. Infections, it can be general infections, chlamydial infections, or torch related infections. So, whatever infection we suspect, we have to treat the infection before the conception. That means in between the pregnancies. So, once we plan pregnancy and successfully the lady becomes pregnant, then we have to look for the corpus luteum, GTT, and hormones, estrogen and progesterone. In hormone analysis, for every patient, we need to include thyroid profile, prolactin, because these two hormones also contribute for the repeated abortions. APL syndrome, if there is any antiphospholipid antibody, anticardiolipin antibody, if we diagnose APL syndrome, then the treatment will be heparin, 5000 units daily twice till the delivery, and even after the delivery we need to continue 4 to 6 weeks. And sometimes we even add aspirin, and sometimes we add prednisolone also, cortisone. So, depending upon the diagnosis, we need to proceed. Suppose if some people will have inherited thrombophilia defects, bleeding clotting factors. So, here factor 5, factor 8, thrombin, antithrombin, protein S, protein C, these factors are affected. So, these factors also we have to address. If there is any coagulation defect, we need to give heparin, aspirin for this problem also. So, any anatomical problems have to be corrected, infections have to be corrected, chromosomal, hormonal, general psychological. If the lady is facing any stress, that we have to counsel. Not only she, we have to counsel the whole family, because at home she may be subjected to stress, physical or mental. So, unless you counsel whole family, the stress will not be relieved. And we have to insist on the nutrition also. Good nutrition is always helpful for the growth of the baby, for the health of the mother, and post delivery the lady will not be subjected to the weakness, because baby is always a parasite. Whether the mother is having nutrition or not, it will take from the mother deposits, sources, and mother will be depleted of nutrition. So, during pregnancy and during lactation, the nutritional insisting to the person, both supplements and eating healthy food. Healthy food should include all the raw vegetarian food like fruits, salads, dry fruits, sprouted seeds, and good amount of milk products, and protein like fish, prawns, and anything whatever they can afford, and whatever they can buy. Animal proteins are more complete, because all the essential amino acids are present in the animal protein, whereas in the vegetarian protein some proteins will be missing. So we have to combine different kinds of vegetarian proteins to have all the 9 essential amino acids. So whoever can take non-vegetarian, it is better to take non-vegetarian with the vegetarian food. But vegetarian has got its own importance and non-vegetarian has got its own importance. So we have to combine those who can eat both kinds of the food. So once you know the reason, treatment is and I think you understood, treatment is easy. Combining the efforts of the doctor, family, and the lady who is going to become pregnant. So if you have any doubts regarding the treatment of bad obstetrics history or repeated abortions, please put in the comment section. I will get back to you with my answers. Okay, na? Thank you.